lovely friends. Long time no see. I know I have been absent for quite a while. I don't want to give any excuses about that because we want to stay positive, but I just want to say that I am sorry that it's been so long and that I'm really looking forward to getting back into BookTube. It's really exciting to me and I'm just really happy. So thank you for sticking with me and forgiving me. Today I'm going to be doing an August TBR. Haven't done one of these in forever, so I'm really excited. I have been reading a lot, but I just haven't been talking about what I've been reading. I'm gonna get a little bit closer here so I can see you guys better. So August is my birthday month, which means August is my favorite month. It also is the month that I'm going to have the most time to do reading because I just finished my summer courses for university at the end of July, and my fall-autumn courses don't begin until the very end of August, so I have this whole month where all I'm doing is working a few days a week and reading. So it's going to be really fantastic. I have a huge TBR. It's probably very ambitious, but I'm going to cross my fingers and I'm going to do my best and we're going to see what happens. Alright, so the first book that I'm wanting to read in August is actually a book that I began in July, and that is Fates and Furies by Lauren Groff. This book follows a married couple over the course of 25 years, so it starts when they're both about 22 and then goes 25 years beyond that. The reason that this book interested me was, first off, the cover. It's pretty cool. But secondly, it just reminded me of another book that I read lately, which was A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. And this book was friggin' fantastic. So if you haven't read this book, this is not in my TBR, I already read this one, but basically this book follows 4 friends over the course of 40 years, so it's same basic premise. One book that chronicles a relationship over the long term and how people's relations change because of time and because of what they're doing at certain points in their lives and because of maturation and growth, and I really find that fascinating, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Next up, we have another book that I just recently started but haven't gotten very far into it, and that is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the illustrated edition. Okay, let's talk about the illustrations first off, because Jim Kay did the illustrations, and Jim Kay is also the man who illustrated A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness is my all-time favorite book, so I was super psyched to find out that the Harry Potter illustrateds were going to all be done by Jim Kay. I did pick this book up back in December when it was released for Christmas time, and I haven't read it. I have read Harry Potter, don't freak out on me. I have read Harry Potter, but it's been a really long time since I've read them all through over again. So I decided that I wanted to try to do that this year. So I'm going to start with this one, the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and then I think I'll probably wait until the second one, Chamber of Secrets, is released in the illustrated edition so that I can, enjoy that experience also, but then after that I'll just go with the regular editions. The next book that I'm picking up is not something I really would normally read, but I feel an obligation to read it. And okay, let me explain here. The person that introduced me to BookTube back, I don't know how many years ago, 3 years ago or so, her name is Elle Fowler, and she has a beauty channel on YouTube. So she does makeup videos and fashion, and she did a book review video, and I realized that all of these other people were reviewing books online, and I didn't realize that beforehand. So I really feel like I owe her, I owe her this read, and that is Beneath the Glitter by Elle and Blair Fowler. And this, I did start it. It's really fluffy. I'll tell you more about it in my wrap-up, but I felt like I should. Next is an audiobook that I just started a few days ago, and that is The Sudden Appearance of Hope. Now, this is written by the author of The First 15 Lives of Harry August, which I read last year, and I did enjoy. There were a few things that I didn't really like about that story, but overall I was very impressed with how the author wove together all of her storylines and created one big cohesive tale. And so I decided to pick up her next one, The Sudden Appearance of Hope. This is about a young woman who, when she leaves people's presence, they forget her. So when she's having a conversation with someone, they can, carry on a conversation and see her and talk to her, but once she leaves after a few minutes, they forget she even existed. Lots of things could happen with this plot. I'm very excited to finish listening to it and to tell you all about it. The next book I also don't have in physical format because it's not out yet, and that is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. This book comes out on August 2nd, which is only a couple of days away, and I'm super stoked because I pre-ordered it, so I should be getting it here in a few days. I have loved all of Colleen Hoover's books that I've read so far. I wrote was Ugly Love, but Confess was also really good, and November 9, when that came out, that was really fun. So It Ends With Us. I don't know what it's about other than the fact that it's a new adult romance book. Again, not generally my genre, but Colleen Hoover is, as everyone calls her, she's the queen of romance, so I agree with that. She's fantastic. If you haven't read a Colleen Hoover book, I recommend Ugly Love to start with. This book I want to read, guys, is History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. I read More Happy Than Not when it came out last year. How do I describe it? It had so many more dimensions than I expected it to have, the story, and so I was very impressed with Adam Silvera. So this is his newest book. It's not out until January, I believe, but I have an ARC, so I decided not to wait. I decided just to go for it, and I'll let you know what I think. This next book I want to read because I was watching a video by Haley. She was doing a video on books you should read in college. Now, I have 3 semesters left before I graduate with a BA in English, so I'm super excited. 3 semesters feels manageable, guys. But I'm still really interested in books about people in college because it's very relatable for me at this point. And this next book that I want to read is Just One Day by Gail Forman. I have read 3 other Gail Forman books. I've read If I Stay, Where She Went, and I Was Here. And I liked some of them more than others of them, but I have heard really good things about Just One Day. It follows a girl who is going into her first year of college or university, and so I think I'll be able to relate, you know? We'll see. Alright, and finally, just to make this video super ambitious, super over the top, way unrealistic, setting myself up for failure here, I want to add And I Darken by Kiersten White. I don't believe that I've read any Kiersten White books, but this book has been hyped so much on BookTube the last few months, and it makes me really curious, and I had it a few months before it came out in ARC form, but I didn't read it because I wasn't that interested in it. But then I found out that it's about Vlad the Impaler from the Ottoman Empire in female form, so it's a gender swap, and that's kind of fun. I really like badass female characters, so I'm looking forward to this. Honestly, I probably won't finish it in August, but I'm hoping so. We'll see. Okay guys, that was it for my crazy August TBR. I hope you're all doing well. I really appreciate your patience with me. Good to see you again, by the way. I hope that it's good to see me again, and I'm really looking forward to getting back into BookTube. BookTube is such a supportive community that's really wonderful, and I'm just so honored to be involved in that. So everybody stay happy, stay healthy. I love you. Bye.